Hi, YouTube. It's Akilah, obviously. And today I'm going to answer some of your Tumblr questions in a very, very cool, dark background because I like to be a little bit sensual when I'm talking to you one-on-one. This isn't one of those sketch videos. This is me. We're basically making out right now. Anonymous asks me, what is your worst fear and why is it your worst fear? I would say that my worst fear isn't dying, but I'm afraid of being in a lot of pain for way too long. Nobody wants to be stabbed to death, but have it take 36 hours. Like, just end me if you're gonna kill me. Please don't kill me. It just became a PSA for asking you not to murder me. I don't ever want to be impaled. That movie, I think it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie where the guy is pinned to a tree, the one with the aliens. Whatever. It's a movie where a person is kept alive way too long in excruciating pain so that they can say goodbye to their family. I want it to be quick. I don't want it to drag out. That's all I'm saying. This got dark. Anonymous asks, what city are you from in Kentucky? I'm also from Kentucky and I'm just really curious. I am from a city called Florence, which is known for having a giant water tower. It is at the mall, but it says Florence, y'all. If you want to find out the story of it, I'm gonna write it in the description. But basically, it's a big ass water tower on 75 South that says Florence, y'all, and that's pretty much all we're known for. This person has a really long name, so I don't know if this is all of it because it just dots after a while. But it's, would you like a cup of chai, etc. Asks, I love your hair. What all do you do? Like, what products and how you apply them? I'll just link to another video where I talk about that. But essentially, I do a lot of conditioning, no shampooing pretty much ever, unless it's like a weird time. Anonymous, oh man, my biggest fan, Anonymous, asks, you're great. You seem to find entertainment in everything. Any advice on how to get out of a rut and be more like that? I don't know if this is advice so much as it is like, here's my personality. Figure out what you think is funny or intriguing or artistic or beautiful. Find more stuff like that. Like, actively be seeking out stuff like that. For me, it's anything that draws out a lot of emotion I'm obsessed with. So like, I'll find TV shows or movies or songs by artists that are like super crazy evocative, and then I just like find more stuff like that. And also, I've always laughed a load. Like, I'm sorry, it's just who I am. I'm always a little bubbly and find humor a second before things are supposed to be funny. Like, it's like facial expressions or weird phrasing. Life is entertaining if you let it be. You just have to be looking and always be open to being happy and enlightened. Hashtag yoga for life. I don't do yoga. Anonymous, a different Anonymous. Why are you guys so afraid of me? This is weird. What camera do you use for your YouTube videos? And what do you edit your videos with? By the way, your videos are very funny and you're a good role model for girls. Thank you. This week I am using the Canon EOS 5D Mark III. But soon we'll be using a different camera, so look out for that. To edit, we're using Final Cut. Well, Tim is using Final Cut. I'm not gonna pretend that I've been editing my stuff together. Tim works really hard. Subscribe to his channel. I Did Laundry asks, would a stranger confessing their mega fandom / admiration for you make you more or less want to legitimately befriend said stranger? For example, let's say a really rad chick met you at a bar in New York City and didn't give any f***s and told you outright that you were mega awesome and that she secretly has fantasized about serendipitously running into you on the subway et al. Would you continue talking to her? I'm asking for a friend. That was quite the extensive hypothetical, and you used a lot of words that maybe were a little big for the context. Just to say, hypothetically, if somebody had a huge mega fandom admiration for me and wanted to run into me serendipitously on the train and wanted to continue a friendship, I'd be all for that. At the same time, I can't really promise that you'll run into me on the train. Typically pretty cool with anybody that approaches me as long as you're not trying to mug me. Anonymous asks, what do you find to be funny? What do you think is your comedy voice? But like, one thing that I find to be hilarious, and I try to do in a lot of my sketches and stand-up, is to give very specific details that people would never know automatically, but you say it as if they would know. This girl brought back my backpack and I was like, Cheryl, like, what is your problem? You know, the fact that nobody knows who Cheryl is actually, but you say it as if they would know, to me is really funny. Assuming familiarity is actually a really hilarious tactic. Anonymous asks, would you ever want to make YouTube your full-time job? Well, maybe that's what I'm doing right now. That's a surprise for you guys. I'm doing that and some other like freelancing stuff on the side right now. Anonymous also asks, have you ever been to VidCon? Sadly, I have not. I'm like super curious about VidCon. I feel like it's a fun time and there's lots of panels that you don't get at other conventions. I think this year, this is gonna be my first year at VidCon and I'm super excited about it. If you see me, come say hi. If you don't say hi, no, it's totally cool. I'm not gonna like go home and cry about it. I am. Please say hi, even if you hate my guts and hate all my videos. Be nice enough to say hello. Anonymous, wow, asks, what is the best/worst thing you have eaten in New York? So this is a thing that happens at almost every restaurant I go to, and I don't know why. People in the North in New York like the weird greasy salad that comes with every meal. And it's not greasy like a hamburger. They put a bunch of oil on it and it's not good oil. Maybe it's balsamic, maybe it's just a greasy salad with nothing but like arugula. I don't require a ranch. I would like an alternative to that greasy, like soggy salad. It comes with brunch, it comes with a cheeseburger. No matter where you go, especially in Brooklyn, they're like, comes with a salad. It's like not nary a tomato. It's just greasy green stuff. The grossest thing, and like if I know that's what's coming, I'll pay for fries. It's cool, I got $2. What is your most quintessentially New York experience that you've had so far? Train traffic on the subway and being like stuck underground and being able to see like rats and stuff. It's like endlessly New York. That's not even the cinematic New York. That's just like the dirty, grimy New York that is reality. If you come here, expect dirt, expect plastic bags in the wind, expect rats and roaches. Not in my apartment, out and about. They're New Yorkers too. Who was your favorite author when you were young? I read a lot of Dr. Seuss growing up. I had a really long period of hating reading just because it felt very forced and academic. When I was in college, I started reading a bunch again, so yeah. Back then, Dr. Seuss. Now there's just a plethora of authors that I could throw in your face. I'm not gonna do that because you asked me a very specific question and I answered it. What are your Christmas traditions? I go home to Kentucky. I put up the tree Christmas Eve and then I take it down the day after Christmas because I like to be efficient. I used to watch Titanic all day, like back to back on Christmas Eve because it's such a long ass movie that if you watch it 3 times, the day is over, so then it's Christmas. You take some good naps, you wake up when Rose is getting smacked. It's wonderful. I recommend it highly. To tag on to that question, Anonymous also asks, did you ever believe in Santa? Yes, I'm sad to say a little part of myself still kind of believes, like I know it's ridiculous. I swear, when I was 5 years old, I swear Santa visited me and like I don't care who believes me, it happened because I was awake and then I like closed my eyes because I knew it was almost time to go downstairs and I woke up and I swear it was like 2 minutes later, I rolled over and there was a teddy bear lying next to me. Now, where did it come from? Where? I'm telling you. I think Santa visits everybody once in life and I think that was my time. Anonymous asks, Akilah, big admirer, not in a hey, let's kiss our lips together way, but in a you're freaking awesome way. What made you want to move to New York City and how are you liking it? I moved here to do comedy, improv comedy, stand-up comedy, sketch comedy, better YouTube videos. I feel like in the year and a half that I've been here, I've really gotten a handle on it and I love it. Don't regret the decision at all. I met Andrew WK today. Let's be real. That doesn't happen in Cincinnati. Anonymous asks, how do you get over people you've had shitty relationships/friendships with? And that's a toughie. We've all been hurt and scorned by friends and relations. If you want to get over them, I think the best thing you can do, recognize the place they had in your life, the good and the bad, throw yourself into your passions and meeting new people, realize that you have a lot to offer without them. Cheer up and chin up, Buttercup. You got a lot going on. Don't waste time mourning the past. Thank you for asking me all of those questions. It's really cool. I had a good time answering them. I hope you learned something today, which is that black on black on black looks real good. If you disagree, you just don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. We've all been there. Like this video if you liked it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye! Awkward kisses, awkward kisses. Hi, I'm Akilah, queen of awkward kisses. Okay, it was the coolest